wall to kind of get free space by contacting up, playing behind it, not having to expend.
Baller, I'm not sure. I feel like America's a pivoting talent a lot. Okay, we've got Crew on defense, we've got Loud on attack, we have the wall that blocks short and blocks over towards middle, and we are just getting orbs over towards KO.
This 2E's playing quite far back.
Whoa, these literally landed at pretty much the same time. Recon info over towards mid and recon info over towards B. Honestly, could feel pretty confident about hitting B right now, knowing that this recon isn't going to be here for a little bit and you can just enter over towards site.
Could be false info.
Yeah, and I think they're in for it.
They do not know what is headed for them.
They're much better than this.
Push over to switch room. QCK takes a big amount
Whoa.
of damage. Also spotted out by
That's
the
a lot of damage through the smoke.
QCK does the dance and comes out on top somehow. Now he's able to back away towards the Spidey. He finds a second after taking most of his health and damage. 2 huge kills for the duelist.
Still though, 16 HP and 2 HP. That's over towards B main.
The B main position is always incredibly important on the retake.
They're not even looking B main. Oh wait, what's going on? Wait, what the hell's going on? How's everyone dead? What? Give me those shots on sight. How have they managed to just stroll in? And they did stroll in. I don't feel like I saw any util.
Likely someone is going to be there. Let's just ignore them. We're just sprinting into the site together. They have so much confidence in each other right now as well to swing off of each other, take these fights. I mean, even here early on, they're actually trying to explore.
Yeah, this is all fine.
Before the Loud players even got into the site, but
honestly, yeah, they did descend it in. They just had each other's back.
Activate with that pace and entirely ignore
swing of the fast contact with the low HP.
Right now, into this next round, Kesnet is actually picking up the Outlaw. There is going to be a Sheriff bought from QCK on the Loud side. So in the round after this, that's going to potentially throw a wrench in the works as far as the economy, not having a heavy armor, getting one shot at fire.
Some action here spotted. There is Kesnet striking true for 2. Currency left to pick up the pieces. And my god, there are a lot of them.
Instant reaction over towards middle, and Kesnet wants some.
Back a main. Oh man!
Just knowing there was a gap in mid that they could have been working off the Viper wall in the meantime, which was exactly the case. Cerebral.
Got no damage so far.
Making it look easy with the scoped weapon. It's going to be important to check in on that Loud economy in the next one, see what they can actually afford to buy up here. In terms of, again, it's just dealing with the heavy armors. I love second round Outlaw buys because, frankly, it has implications for the entire series, in my opinion. If you know that the other team is Outlaw friendly,
hey, armory buy though. That's all they got in terms of positives. Great round for Crew. They didn't have to use much util either. They literally have to buy double KO flash and the Killjoy util, and that's it.
Kesnet holds that heaven angle. Centimeter perfect work.
So close to the knives already, and you can see it has made a bit of a difference where 2E's has been relegated down to the Bulldog, favoring getting the heavy armor as well as full utility.
Yeah, and Les gets out the attack Odin.
Les here with an Odin.
Oof, that was a lot of damage there.
Kesnet
top mid. Oh my god. No way he gets out of there. There's no way. Yeah. Probably higher lower though. Oh, there's so much damage done.
He doesn't see any more action, but Loud already decimated.
With an Outlaw.
So low. Les not set up to succeed with that Odin either.
The confidence that these guys have.
Yeah, no, that's next level.
Is just outrageous. Swinging together there. The shots.
You would think they're good for just like a normal hot.
This is a crew that we've never seen before.
Yeah, and they get full info on this one. This is lovely smoke to pick up the spike. Gonna wait for the spams.
It's just incredible.
We've seen peaks from them, right?
Oh, hey.
We've seen these incredible moments, but this is
throwing the Odin out there really doesn't want that for the B main.
Consistent excellence over the last few weeks. Unless he's about to get mulched here.
Absolute shots. What a lovely round.
from KRU.
Yeah, and they all get upgrades, and he is too busy celebrating to get an upgrade.
And just the confidence, like, nah, I'm swinging you with the
He is
sheriff.
celebrating. Look at a gun.
Get insta kills. You know your opponents have bought that armor up. Still going for it.
Why does this team keep doing
I mean,
this?
this is just
It happened on Split as well. They keep fist bumping and not picking up guns.
Duelist in the game for years, making a name for himself back at like Champions 2021. He's been so consistent the entire time.
Reprovise, thank you so much, man. Thank you. The tier 3, 19 months. Holy.
He doesn't have time to water him.
Chat, pick some kind of slug and spam it. I don't know, whatever slug you look fancy for it. The tier, I mean, it should probably be the Oiler, I guess. Tier 3, multiple, gifted. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate all the support.
Towards mid and catwalk, and Kesnet starting to rotate.
And that alarm bot you're seeing down mid right now. The Kawanzine tried to break with the shock dart.
Chicken and rice? What the?
It's going to be an important piece of utility to keep your eyes on as this half progresses. Of course, on this anti-eco.
Oh, they're so aggro. Guys, they're eco.
But
oh
it's
my
what's
goodness.
going to keep this Viper in check. Keep that mid wall in check. To get the info if the Loud players are really lurking up off the back of it, or if it's just being put up.
Yeah,
to
I love this
feign
default though.
presence and they're going elsewhere.
This default's so nice, picking up the. I mean, this is what DFM were doing.
Bit of an awkward position to be in, but he's able to cover Melser beautifully.
Spike down A.
And the rest, as they say, is history. Once again, it's less.
30 seconds left.
With very
Yeah, DFM's default was a little bit better. So see the smoke that he's doing. DFM's one would like connect here and here. So when you post, like when you actually pop the smoke up, it was like constant pressure that you might be able to creep into.
Look at the economy right now for KRU as well. I mean,
wow, dude, they're getting no kills right now.
There's already 3 players with over 4K on KRU. Clean sweep on this round. They are rolling on Ascent defense, the favored side. This could just get absolutely out of control.
Are we seeing a blowout in the making?
I don't want to get ahead of myself here. I think this is a great timeout called right now from the coaching staff of Loud. Momentum so firmly in the hands of KRU. Ever since when you go back to the second half of map 1, when they lost the second half pistol, won the eco, and just rolled on from there.
Parenta.
You need to take a timeout right now to losing
Behave
the
yourself.
bonus to
One's pretty funny
reset.
though.
Get everyone calmed down. Slow down KRU as well,
That's
because they
pretty
are just so in the Mihi's flow right now. You also want them to just kind of have a moment where
DFM's
maybe
default
they get
better
out
than
of that
Loud?
little
I
bit, they slow down.
mean, I
That
think their coach is a
adrenaline that's
genius
racing
though.
that's fueling them kind of
There's at least
just
that.
Trying to ice them out a little bit.
Absolutely. And of course as well, off the back of that eco, the full buy round here goes without saying that this is going to be big for Loud. So we'll see what their intentions are when we get out of this timeout. And
how have the games been? I mean, EMEA was a complete blowout. Double speed run.
Off of his ultimate.
First game was pretty
Keep your
fun
eyes
though.
on an effort to potentially
First
get
game
him
was
the
pretty
orb,
fun.
and I'm sure it's in the minds of KRU as well right now, but that's something they could be going for.
They've
and they might be set
looked
up
good.
to try and go for a little play off of that. Try and
How's
find the
Liquid?
pick when
It's
he's
better.
actually
It's better
picking
to
that
not
orb
ask,
up,
man.
Something along those lines, but that doesn't seem to be the case right now. It looks like QCK is going to be in position to try and work up mid. Maybe a
Knife
recon close
default
mid
doesn't
or
hit anyone, so could maybe
something along those
disrespect,
lines.
but I guess you're
Play off
scared of
that
someone
wall. There's
close.
going to be that drone to clear
Let's see,
mid.
big buy rounds goes in for Loud. So they got no ult, so they got to rely on their normal default. They take aggro over towards middle.
Wanted to check behind that lobby. I don't think though, let's get spotted.
A lot invested from Loud to break
Yeah.
that alarm bot, but it is so important with how the mid rounds here are going to play out.
Still though,
And how the
KRU
KRU
just
rotations
heavy
are actually
stacked
going to
over
operate.
towards
It's going to
A.
keep them more spread,
it's looking
less
like an A.
confident in being able to stack towards certain sites.
A lot invested in hiding information through the middle part of the map here. It's a defensive
Beacon
knife, though,
goes
that's
in,
not a heck
Omen
of a
Flash
lot.
goes in,
All of Loud get
and they
revealed
call
there.
a cancel. And we got 40
We're
seconds
running out
on
of
this
time in
one.
this round to make the play.
Spike is solo going
It's
middle.
dwindling a bit. But look at the
They go
defense,
back
excuse me,
to
right
B
now
on
for
this
KRU.
one. As
They
we
have
can see, it's a
stacked up
pretty good call.
massively
It's just the
towards
fact that the
A
time is
side.
low.
All the while,
Gonna
Les
have
has
a
just
one-person
been
fake
continuing
with
outside
the
of B,
Jack.
making
Don't
sure
have dash
that
anymore. And we got an early turret, and Killjoy needs to just relax and he'll get the early info. Turret's gonna go off, here's early info, Molly gets popped.
It's going to be more than free, and they're going to have that Hunter's Fury for the post plant as well.
And time's low on this one, but it worked really well.
Reveals the Killjoy in towards defender spawn, so Loud get exactly what they wanted, leaving QCK behind to sell the fake at A. Means it is an open B site. Here's a Hunter's Fury. Cohen's in looking to line it up. Find one tag there, but that is all Klaus
Yeah, at least gets one. Let's see what the retake's like. We've got one person over towards B main. They should expect this because the person was over towards B. They saw the smokes. That is a lovely KO flash. And another.
Trying to drop below the masonry. And on the fight, it's going to be keep pushing up.
Time's pretty low.
And systematically, KRU have dismantled.
Damn, dude, Heat is pretty insane. Heat is really insane on this one. The flashes were good, and the double Jules that he won was pretty impressive.
Absolutely contained QCK.
And that is a 5-person retake, and in theory, they got everything in terms of the right
It is such an
setup.
impactful position in the post plants on that site.
Maybe you'd want Jet on site, but it's still a number.
This retake on B. They ignore B main, mostly. And they slice up the pie, baby.
Just swinging together. Everything going perfectly for them. And that was off their first timeout as well,
Sure.
Loud.
Dude, and look how many
At
ults
least,
they've
though,
got.
with
We've
the
got an ult
spike
diff going
down,
on.
Economy just good enough to get a buy in here.
Yeah, and they eco after this one, so KRU should be popping a lot of ults.
Loud are still looking for answers.
I think Loud got a little bit lucky. No one played site as well,
The
honestly.
defense purring along nicely. Oh my goodness!
What are they doing?
Prescience from Shy. Then our command turned off all his utility, so he instead chooses to get his hands dirty. QCK falls. Sardak sitting inside switch rooms, able to hold his ground, but for how long? It's Tui's. Through tiles
Dude,
from
they
mid.
silenced the crowd with those 2 kills. Holy.
Still in B main. Sardak, the one most
Yeah, you got your ult
proximate
on
to
this
it,
one,
but
and
Tui's gonna
they
have to do the thing.
need a hero
Ultim grab
play.
the spike, head for A.
1 versus 2. Can't be understated how important this is. Loud, no momentum right now. Everything firmly
Goes
in
so
KRU's hands.
fast,
This would be
oh,
huge
man.
for Tui's.
Yeah, they're thinking top Jenny.
Spoke up to obscure his movements. He doesn't back away. There's going to have to be a wider poke from Kesnet to see around this. Tui's wants to break these 2v1 into 2 1v1s. Sees the body, can't kill
Wow.
it. And that's Kesnet from the top
OHP
rope.
winning the duel out.
Make it 6
And
for KRU.
guys, what are the 2 in B main looking at though? Did I miss something here? Why are they both looking at the spam?
An outrageous player. And with this system around him, I mean, this team is absolutely electric right now.
What was that swing in B main, Wyatt? That was ridiculous.
Is there a recon?
I need to see that again. I need to see what
Ah,
that was
I
off
hope
of,
so.
or if that was just pure intuition on that swing from
We
Shy.
don't get to see it.
There was Odin spam coming through as well, perhaps just serving as an ounce of distraction. But I do also just, with that, they knew that the split was coming in, and they wanted to fight for one side of that split, not just...
They were
be
flashed?
routed
There
into
wasn't a
sight,
flash.
forced to
The
stay
only
off
thing that
the
would have been is like
entire
this
hit
dart.
themselves.
It's like the only thing that would have been. There's 100%
The
no
economy in the
flash.
dumpster here for Loud. Trying to get what they can. Hero rifles for QCK and Tui's.
But it had to have been a
Again, going
dart,
up
I
mid,
guess.
Alarm bot gonna be popped off.
You said it was important. That's how KRU know it's not just a fake of the wall being thrown up. Now they know there's actual presence here.
Tui's as well over on the A side was spotted by a knife and Shy.
Flash goes in over
Also
towards
there
middle.
with QCK.
QCK.
Flash goes over the top for him to try to get a
Doesn't
peek.
take too
Kesnet
much
just
from it other than a
updrafting,
peek.
Continuing to just gain a little bit of information for the team. Is forced to play from spawn though with that
Oh my
alarm
goodness,
bot
that's some
broken.
bold
They have
tunnel
to pick
vision
up
right now.
mid, and now Shy's rotating there. They know he could be close.
Oh, straight
It's a
into
great
the line,
off
though, wasn't
angle.
quite ready.
This is one of the first times they got an early pick, right?
And that gives QCK enough time behind the Cloud burst to head towards market. Cloud suppressed for the time being with the Odin.
It's a lovely
Doesn't
flash.
roll off the
Okay,
shots
well,
the
they
way
get
he
around here.
likes.
If they lost this,
Now KRU trying to encircle here. It's
I
gonna be a while
don't
before
even
they
know.
are set up.
don't even know
Towards
what
the
I'd
pressure
say.
back on his post plant.
He does have the null command if they so choose to use it. Melser has a paranoia as well that, frankly, if it goes in that logs area, could catch a lot of players, but somehow Loud on a bad buy
Player standing.
are actually about to get their first round. And it really just came down to such an awkward timing with Shy where he
Oh
did
my
a
goodness.
weapon swap that, I mean, frankly, he just didn't really need to do. He was just pressing his keys. It just caught him at the absolute worst time to open this round up.
Yeah, and
little bit
QCK gets the
unfortunate,
kill.
but, I mean, damn, if you're allowed, you will take absolutely anything. at
Not
this
even
point to
worried
get
about that.
something on the
Okay, nice
board.
round from QCK though.
Nothing easy for Loud. Nothing has been for the entirety of this first stage. 0-2. Staring down the barrel of having to look from the outside in on the playoffs.
And again, similar to map 1, QCK is actually starting off somewhat hot early. He's 7-6 on attack on the previous map. He was top fragging, but as things went on, he wasn't able to keep that up. Again, last map went negative, has not put up a positive map yet with Loud this stage. Just looking for this guy to step up. He's had some maps where he's gone crazy with them, but
It's been here and there, right?
yeah, here and there, and this has to be one of them.
Comes in back on Odin duty. Kesnit. Okay, it's one of those aggressive 4-8s that ends up blowing up in his face this
Yeah,
time.
2 in a row here
Little
would be
too
pretty
cunning
good
to
if
be
they
caught
can.
out by it.
The econ good.
Up mid again. The alarm bot is actually placed further back this time. Spotted out.
What do we got?
Does
4v5.
give up the
This is the
game for
first time they,
QCK.
well, second time now they managed to actually get a pick.
Close pressure here from Klaus. and
I'll
Shy.
just chill knowing that they're going to go aggro.
Melser.
They
And
always want it.
they go aggro and they win
double
2
swing on
individual
QCK
duels
pays
with
off
no
for Crew.
trades.
Now they've got that mid part of the map covered.
And again, so much of this from Crew, it's just so simple, yet well executed. And when the player's in form, it's working time and time again. They just have 2 players swing from Cat. A little bit of a distraction with Melser going wide. And then off that noise, the guys in mid, Klaus and Shy, felt comfortable to peek through market. It's nothing complex.
Oh, yeah.
But they're
Well, this
making
one
it
fell
work.
apart.
They're
They
making
did
it
gamble a
look
little
so
bit with this
easy.
one, but they have Killjoy.
And that cross
So
map
you got
knife
to
from
fight
Sark,
over
that
towards
late
here because
one into
Killjoy
Cuddy.
ult in this X is
Tells
just
them
going to
that
win
the
the
B side
round.
is the weakly held one.
So he can't jump
Spotting
down
2
sight. He's
players,
got to keep
despite
fighting.
fears losing out there. Here is the null command.
Yeah.
Sark wants to try and
They
challenge.
both know
challenge through
they
this
can't.
regardless.
Oh, okay.
He
Hold up.
gets in behind a flash
Hold
now.
up
Lips
now.
making his way towards B main, and the paranoia does
Doable.
not connect on Sardak. The lockdown now is going to be an issue though. Les will have to play from the outside of it here, and he might struggle for time. This
I
angle
saw
will
him.
be watched by Klaus. Clear locks. Heat now steps up, sat down. Klaus also. And the 1 versus 2 less from Speedway is caught by Melser for 4. And
Of course, man. Of course it
It doesn't
is.
even feel like Les has really had an opportunity to step up for this team. I mean, we know the kind of quality player he is. I mean, almost anyone would put him in their top 5. You just have to. And look at that again. It's just pure timing. It's just 4 players gathered up, 2 Cat, 2 Markets, swinging together, catching those mid players in a pincer, and the confidence to just hit these shots. This team, man, Melser right now, 11-1. He switched off IGL to start having better individual performances so he could feel comfortable contributing to the team in that facet of the game. Absolutely working to a
And
T.
I'm thinking back to round 3, right? I think that was the first gun round. He's still, on a Bulldog, I think. Has that sort of off angle, a little bit exposed over on A, and still able to find 2 huge kills there. Suffers that death. He's only one so far, apparently. And then from there on out, consistently been very solid. Very
Much of the
hard to
Viper
shift away
helping
from
compared to
tree.
any other
We have
agent right
not
now.
seen
I mean, it's just
a
doing a
split
default
to
over
A at all from
towards.
Loud. Yes, they've been able to get market
Not doing
control,
too much. It's doing a
every now
default
and then.
over towards B in
but
terms
they've
of the
really had to work
smoke.
at every inch.
And it's creating a little bit of pressure in mid and short.
They've been so concerned with pushing up mid and breaking this alarm bot.
But it's doing the same as what
actually being at the front of the
Killjoy would
line.
do at the
Like, give the
moment with a
chance
little
to
bit
do
more
it, though,
pressure
Melser.
middle.
And frankly, at this point, it's just send a shock dart over there. It's basically, I mean, it's going up every round.
But Cowan
It's going
Zine
to the same
can't quite
spot.
predict where it is. Yeah, he's missed it, I think.
I think he did on the 1 round, but I think they're just overcommitting a bit on that area of the map, and it's all, because of that, they're just losing the extremities. Oh, great entry though from Sadak.
Oh.
They can just hit the gas here onto the side.
Guys,
He's able
surely
to keep
not.
things slower though over towards Tree. This is unlikely to stop Loud for too long though. Flashing through the smoke comes Heat, catches onto Tui's. But Sadak is going to be there at least. Shire from the rafters. Nicely done by Loud. That
Yeah,
one
much
was
better on
on
this one.
Tree by dear Watson.
I mean,
The usual
listen,
aggro,
Sadak, you
well, I
just
mean,
get
it's
an
just a
entry,
straight up
yeah,
split
it's
over
so
towards
quickly
A.
off the
It
back
felt like it
roof.
was
All right, I mean,
heavy A
again,
pressure into
Loud,
that. one over towards short, and hopefully they focus so much on A, and they kind of just wrecked QCK on short, and then less kind of bailed them out from short, right? Yeah.
Sort of as just a basic thing too, as I was saying before that.
Yeah, and are we just gonna? That's kind of what I'm thinking, Des. But we're actually just gonna see them
so much emphasis on
have less go with the pack now.
Losing out on A main. Here again, A main actually lost a wine position taken by
like
Melser.
get more involved with the group.
Squad there, just ready at B here to hit off the back of Sadok's null command.
That might force Shy to try and fight again. Unless he doesn't want to repeat that same behavior. No, it looks like this time he's going to give
the bait could be pretty good.
QCK lead the charge. Kesnet's vision going to be obscured briefly by that smoke, and Cowan's punishes Shy as he tried to get at the jet. QCK now gets his way in the market, and Klaus wants
what
to step up.
on off is going on? I have so many questions.
All of Louder embedded in this B site. And with 3 players, Crew have to unravel this.
Viper's Pit available for less 2 if they want to lock this thing up.
Thank goodness that hit.
Also, they may be out of sync. Looks to challenge on his own, and Kesnet takes the wallbang damage. The Blade Storm here.
Save him.
Operated a hand, I think Crew
hold him in or just fully save?
They're getting out of dodge.
Yeah, just fully save. Their money's pretty low, and I say pretty low, it's really low.
4 players, less than 300 credits each. Loud now with 3 on the board, and frankly, they have recovered this. I mean, that I'm already a bit content just with them having 3. If they can get more than that, obviously, I say this given that they then win the second half.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, Des.
Of course, but recovering things.
The Shazam instigators? Wait, I didn't see this one. I saw the earlier one.
They challenge A main. They get a frag, they execute. This time towards B.
You and Shazam have beef. He is saying you have no backbone.
It simple.
Dude, Shazam, the thing is, they could pick any other streamer, but like even when I was observing, like literally like 5+ years ago, Shazam was like crazy supportive of me. So I know that is just never true. Are people just out to get Shazam for some reason? What's going on there?
Disconnected, all that.
Shazam's always been super supportive of me.
Simple.
Speaking of which, Crew Visa might have felt like they've allowed Loud to get their foot in this one.
People are hating on him a lot recently. Oh, really? He's like the nicest guy.
Crew now
what?
On a bit of an awkward
so weird.
It's going to be some permutation of Judge and Bulldog mixed in here. They did maintain that operator though, and that could be crucial, especially now if the action is happening at those extremities in the form of contact plays.
And having that Viper on attack is quite good at nullifying the operator, a lot of the lines, especially obviously in mid, where West is setting that up over and over. I mean, if Kesnet's feeling confident, he can try to, you know, find a timing to peek.
I honestly had no idea.
Away, but it just doesn't offer those same simple lines you can take, you know, all the way back mid towards spawn. Just
but slugs don't have
down,
backbones.
Right? Just
That's
seeing
true,
everything
man.
in that fountain area.
That's true.
And Kesnet knowing that, he's not going to bother with mid at all. Once again, it's just going to be that alarm bot there. Let's still retain the Viper's
we
Pit.
get the op out still. Money's really low in terms of being able to. They saved 2 guns, right? So they saved the op. Now they have the Sova ult.
Crew see nothing off that 0 point.
I'd at least just chill him for something aggro, just mid control. Knife goes in towards A, doesn't hit anything.
We have QCK, Cowanzine both extending here. Aldrone to check these corners. Nothing to see here. Another step further. This time towards defender spawn for QCK. Post up on this angle.
Klaus has to pick this up now. Eyes off B, his top mid is exposed. Look at how the Crew defenders are getting dragged around.
This is kind of nice. I mean, they've been having a lot of success once they kind of get or create pressure of someone top middle. And he's going to hear that. Does he try and take a timing?
To hold this.
Oh, he's holding great.
There's a sense though.
Op goes in. Is there a KO flash to push this guy off?
We'll be able to intervene in the event of a push towards A main, but Loud
look like we're going here.
Here's that smoke towards door.
What's the call right now? They got no jet to dash in.
Thinking it might be a fake. Kesnет is still holding that heaven angle, and QCK gets into the cookie jar. That's Klaus gone. That's the Hunter's Fury off the table.
30 seconds.
Kesnet's going to have to go massive here. He can dodge a flash and then re-peek, dash away, try and get a kill. Look at this distraction from QTK. This is ridiculous.
And then
Kesnet lost a duel over on the A side as well. Melser tries to find his timing, but the judge but fails to do so. Spike going down now. Sadhawk planting.
whoa.
One enemy remaining.
There it is. This one, it's just fallen to pieces. I think Kesnet was forced off the angle by the Aldrone, potentially. It's unclear. Either way, he loses hard in that one. And this looks to be a fourth attacking round for Loud now. Exceeding expectations, the ones that we had 5 or so rounds ago. Loud are well and truly establishing a foothold here, and they are pummeling this crew economy.
Just trying to save his heat. I do
Yeah,
really
and
like
honestly,
how
5.
Loud played around.
I would
getting
make
the
it
lead
into a
control
decent
this
half.
time, just really biding their time, leaving QCK there, drawing eyes, and then that full push into A with the rest of the squad. And of course, QCK was finding that.
Still playing really weird. I'm not gonna lie,
I
but
say timing
getting
pushing
rounds.
out, he was making a hell of a lot of noise. Klaus was looking straight at him, but he just cracks him in this duel. Dashes off.
Oh, what? They just bait the shot from Kesnet and then spam him down.
He had an opportunity for a kill as well, but just sprayed through that wall.
Didn't feel like he could get away. Maybe not the combination of Cloudburst and Tailwind that he needed.
And crew are on such a run. 4 now for Loud on Ascent attack, looking quite strong.
But
They
a
have
good
that one
amount
way
of
in A main, it's Melser, but he's just
amount of
gonna
ults to secure this.
back
Klaus
off and
really,
play
I
this
really
one
want to
a
see this
little
ult from
bit
Klaus. Been
safer.
holding it for a while now.
Kesnet's trying to
Eat 2 away as well.
Mid was updrafting there.
Minimum flash to stop them from taking a lot of space with
on
this,
account of that
but
drone TPing further back again.
Here's that Hunter's Fury. Klaus bringing it into this round. Kamanzine throwing his own first, though. Good damage. Oh,
good
Melser
damage and
was never going to get away
Melser.
from that fragment. QCK here, Blade Storm out, punishes Kesnet. This is crew forcing into this round. They still got 2 players left to work with now. Sardak with the plant here. It's going to be
It
2
is
players
a
from
great
Hamilton to
recovery
fight
on
this
this one.
close
That looked a little bit weird in terms of Melser going down.
And the door. Here we go, drop down. Klaus good for 1, Shy here in a 1 versus 2.
Oh, and this is literally 2 1v1s right now.
Thrown out in front,
Oh boy.
but Shy hangs on with 4 HP. The lockdown here to create the space.
Any
but
idea
Melser's
he's having?
lingering close.
Whoa.
Almost too close. Spray through the smoke will not be enough.
Okay, dude, 5
And that
considering the
comes
start.
on.
This is
A
decent.
5th round for Loud to round the half out.
Switching sides.
I've got to be pleased with that.
It was looking absolutely disastrous for Loud.
It really was, yeah.
So many rounds in
They
a row
actually
for
kind of
crew,
just started
6 of them.
taking way more map
And it
control at the
all spilled
beginning,
out
I
of
guess.
control.
Not on
Remember,
this one, but in the
there
other
was
rounds.
that first
Dude,
round
what
they
happened to
got just
Melser
a
here?
small moment where Shy was switching weapons, got caught, and that was the first domino into 5 late rounds for Loud.
Oh
All
man.
of a sudden, all that good work crew were doing up in smoke.
They did
I mean,
great
Loud put
after that
themselves
other
into a position where
timeout.
They don't even need to win the pistol on this next half. They can win it out here.
SDK feeling the energy. I hope our desk is too, because there's much to discuss here in this halftime. Let's send it over to the gang.
Thank you so much for that. All right, well, in the beginning, we were looking at crew, kind of continuing the success that they found in the first map. But now we're starting to see Loud come online, get alive in this matchup, which is huge for them, and they definitely needed it.
Yeah, Loud had a much better second part to that first half right there, because I think what we were looking at a lot in the start was them losing out in their early fights, some overcommits on the rotates, and this round as well, like they're just getting blown up in mid by crew.
Yeah, I mean, they had a really good start where Les actually getting a pick in that B main, but then this contact play up mid and this other contact play just got them so messed up because they lose these numbers. And then with this ult put down on the round where it was only a 4v2, it feels a little bit like overkill, but crew really secured that.
Yeah, they basically were saying there's absolutely 0% chance we can ever lose a round like this by dropping down those 2 ults. We've also got Melser coming away with
Lotus,
4
I mean,
kills
the Lotus
inside
could look
that
better.
round. He
Or
had
they
an
just changed the
absolutely
deadlock to
phenomenal
a
first half there.
normal
Yeah,
Sentinel.
I mean, going into
Be pretty
Melser,
easy.
he played insane. I feel like every single one of his reactions really
I feel like
made
they might have
sense.
to win a
But
pistol
again,
here,
a
but
lot
we'll
of
see.
these loud contact plays just happen to fall into the hands of Melser. Walking up cat, trying to take some sort of mid control. But, I will give props to Loud though. They did bring back a lot of these rounds, and the main reason why is because they found that kind of weakness in mid. They started abusing that. At some point, we saw QCK and Spawn like 2 rounds in a row, just pushing and aggressing.
It was crazy how he was getting kills like in mid, where he's like full running. Crew can hear him coming at them, but it didn't matter. Like he was sort of unleashed there, and whatever Loud were saying in the timeout to allow him to do that seemed to work.
Hey, well, let's see if they can continue this one going forward into the second half, or will Crew climb their way back in and close this game out? Let's send it back over to Uber and Wyatt.
Well, Wyatt, winning 5 out of the last 6 rounds of the first half definitely represents a shift in momentum in Loud's direction. They've got to be thrilled to take 5
We
out
got
of
a
the
raid
half.
boss. Kezinet this time goes for the
more than
ghost.
enough on Ascent.
And Les is solo
Attack. We'll see
over
if Crew
towards
can try
A.
to do the same on the
That
less
is lovely info.
favored
They push
side.
over
A
towards
deep
middle with
push
that
from
info.
Loud.
They insta-send
Les is
it.
just gonna back off here, taking
And
damage
that's a
through the door,
free
and we're gonna be
site.
into a
But they at least
5-on-5
have a
retake
wall that blocks
situation
the
now.
side up in half.
Leaving a player back in A main, that's going to be heat here. All of Loud converge upon the
The more
situation.
people need to fight on site. Do they try and time the Omen Flash with the recon? What the questions here.
Aldrome will come out first. Just before the 0 point came through, is QCK on the swing. 1 for 1. Hit flashed here, but ready to pounce into the fight as Les can
Last
challenge from
player
long
standing.
range.
Oh,
It's just
well.
shy. Who's on the outside looking in?
Yeah, we've forever got vision block on
Knows
this.
approximately where the spike is, but so risky to make this swing. And yeah, it's Goose.
Hey, nice retake in the end.
Loud, get the dream
The
start
crew
to their
didn't seem
defense.
to, I mean, maybe they didn't have the
Shot
time to kind of
so
stabilize because
far
the
away.
drone came in pretty
Trying to
fast
see if
and there
maybe
was a
some of those
recon straight
players that
after
push
that.
down mid were gonna
But it
actually
felt
go
like
for
they
a
never
full
got
lap
a good
through
time
the
to get into a good after
spawn
plant with the 3
side.
people here.
But that never
I
ended
think
up
they
happening,
were
so
talking
he
about
was
the
just
wall and then they
way
didn't know what
out
to
of the
plant
fight.
and then they end up just being like 3 under.
Really nicely done.
And
from
they
Loud,
didn't
though,
use their
spilling
recon.
out from heaven together at good times. Less
Is
dropping down.
pistol each though.
Finally, some positivity from from the coaches there on Loud. It was dire, gloomy faces for a long time.
This is their lifeline, already down a map in this series.
Oh my lord.
Oh,
Kezinet giveth, Kezinet taketh away. This time, a free haircut for Les.
oh my
Okay,
god, bro.
To be joking.
He's running around one-tapping
QCK
people.
gets
They
a
realize
new
they
one
pushed
ripped
over
there.
towards
Shies
A
forced
now
to
as
respect
well.
Sardak here. And the weapon he brings. Cohen's can't get out of this situation. We'll have to face down 2 here. It does it with a bomb.
What is this round?
3 for Cohen's. And now Shy.
Damn, okay,
Oh
nicely
my
done in
goodness,
the
that
end.
was a short outing for Crew.
I mean, some absolute shots though from
Loud
Kezinet.
showing exactly why this is their map.
Kanshin, I have no idea he killed that
I think it was
second
just
guy with the
looking
bulldog.
awful for
It was
them.
pretty much the next
A
bullet after he
must-win
killed this
game
guy.
here
There might have been
against
one in
Crew.
between.
Their chances at making it through to the playoffs if they lose here would be less than slim.
What an inflection point this would be in the fortunes and story of Loud here
Who
in
was
stage
this?
1.
Oh my god.
All smiles for Cohen's.
And look at this. Already a glass cannon operator picked up from QCK. Going to be picking up the line towards A. That's going to allow the other 2 players near him, Omen, 2Es, and Sadhawk, to just double up on Cat. Completely forego B right now. They
Yeah,
have the
and this wall that
retake
they're doing
wall
is
for
good
it,
to
so
fight
they're
over
just
towards
content
short.
with fighting for the other areas of the map and using that wall for retake if need be.
We saw this from QCK against Cloud9 on Lotus. Just wanted to get the operator in his hands and control one of
Recon
those
goes
lanes.
over towards B, main clears all
Glass
of that.
cannon or otherwise.
Haven't really taken any map control within the first
This
40
wall,
seconds.
Such a nuisance from Les. Having to work around that.
I like
in
this
mid,
though, the fact
deal
they
with
didn't
it
have
in
no
B.
sentinel.
It's
Insta
across
fast
the
buy
tracks,
around,
you
they
got the
push
speedway
over
as well.
towards middle. Yeah, and they
Let's see
create a
some
lot of
action.
pressure with
Happy
this.
to
And this
fall
is
back
a...
on the side
Whoa.
target. Cohen's
Dude,
though,
he's great with this gun.
fancies the challenge. Hasn't now brought down. This is the buy here for Crew, and so far not great from them. No one else on the
Kind
side
of
of
got
Loud
to
has
send
really
it
shifted
through
from
this,
those
and
eight
there's a molly
positions
here, so they got to weigh
Les
it
will
again.
buy that time even more.
And now the Utah's done, and they have a recon for
Dwindling.
backside.
He's getting scary. Great knife back sight though. That's going to get the info on both players.
We're going to see Crew wait. They're hoping for a peek here from CT, but eventually they're just going to explode onto the site.
Omen flash though.
Dangerous. Let's get some damage on Melser. Starter stepping forward. Cohen's low. Unless it's going to get cleaned out of Boathouse here soon enough.
Someone's going to go get the spike to plant this one. 5. Yeah, they're fine. Omen Flash goes in, and that was not the Omen Flash that I wanted to see.
From Tui's Paranoia went in as well, just to get this space to cross out over the stairs. And now QCK, that glass cannon operator we were talking about, he's going to have to go absolutely crazy on the retake. It is so tough to use here.
Yeah, you want to try to save that op now.
But there's no one there for KRU. The roll here on the side. Tui's now to a hail of bullets.
A big win, and they're going to see an op here.
You
want it?
No. Back to business.
Again, doing something on attack that they excelled at on the first
What
map.
does QCK buy into this? Because heavy investment. That
That
kill was mental. That kill was absolutely mental.
Gotten themselves digged into back sight, but it's their ability to calm things down in the hectic moments.
Sadak just
on these
judges
side
here.
sets that have won them so many attack rounds now.
Maybe. I think you can have your duelist on that.
Account. I love seeing that from them. A nice layer of play.
Okay, maybe you can.
Might be an aggressive pop here from Loud. They're considering it. All right. Well, they know about the Odin. KRU have to be pleased now to start to build a staging ground financially into this attacking half.
And of note, look at QCK, Sheriff in hand, because of that glass cannon buy. Tragic for him here, not even particularly close to the knives. So a liability for Loud. The rest of the team gonna have to step up in the fragging department, unless he can hit some
A great
sick
knife.
shots here with that
At the
Sheriff.
moment, it's already looking hard for like KRU to take map control. Like everywhere they go, it looks like a nuisance, right? Either they're hitting a wall, or they're hitting a one-way smoke, or they're hitting into a, like a knife from the KO. It looks hard for them to get anywhere on the map.
And tearing it to pieces.
Big fight in B main, Les and Kalenzin stacked up here.
Holy, I thought they were both
Crucial
going to go
trade
down
from
there.
him. QCK now in backside. Kalenzin trying to assist with the recon
And
form.
QCK, they still have a pretty good crossfire, really. They can play off each other.
Great swing with the Sheriff.
Nicely done with the Sheriff.
Now it's up to Kesnet.
Oh, gets the info as well.
QCK is awful slippery with 2 players. The double swing
22 seconds.
Kesnet has to go wild. That's pretty good. QCK down.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the smoke was unbelievable here. A lovely reply back, and we got 2 people that can't buy.
Really nice play in B main there from Loud. How they adjusted.
Yeah, it was a
their
cool little
setup over
bait,
towards
and
that
he
site
just
with QCK.
sat like a
Picking up
turret
the
with the
line on
Odin.
market, which just allows that stack there. Expecting the split to come in, you want to take one part of
That's
that
the kill.
split. Just, I mean, I'm looking at this kill, which is just, I mean, just obscene from Sadak, but just cutting that split in 2 by taking control of B main. A really nice decision from Loud. On a map where typically you're expecting fantastic play. They were always so good on it last year with Sadak at the helm.
Oh,
Dangerous for Sadak here. He holds his ground. Okay.
he should be beyond dead. And some of the shots at the moment though are pretty insane.
They get the better of QCK there in B main. Swing off the flash here for
And
Les.
Shy was all over this with the anti-flash. Yeah, and he's making this round look doable. Double push over towards A, they're going to have no idea about this. I imagine the knife hit all 3 if this is how they're reacting with their knives out.
Really well done to just catch out less. Now Sadak probably just going to play for his life, almost certainly. Look at the Loud positioning on the map. They've got them ensnared. Wow, what a first kill.
Yeah, some solid timing on this one as well. And with that info, they should know they can probably get over towards side and they should be free. And he...
Freebie. Kalen's going to step up here with the Odin. A free haircut handed out by
Does he try and reposition and go sight?
Sniff that out.
Again, Spidey senses and all that. Melser spotted out there on stairs.
Yeah, this is going to be contact
And
into
there's definitely the
sender,
suspicion, of
feels
course.
like, but I don't know if he
Suspicion.
should be wanting sender.
The player in B main, but again, a great feeling for timing from Melser. Still with the Guardian now. It's going to be up to 2 Melser.
Like, Shy deserves all of the praise though.
What a powerhouse he's been.
Shy deserves all of the praise for this one. How on earth did he manage to win this?
16-9 right now.
It's so good in B main.
Him and Shy. What a closeout to the round. I mean, it starts
Yeah,
there
and the
with
kill
Shy
before
again.
that was
This guy
even
is
more
the
impressive,
king of
really.
B-main, just dodges that flash, peeks with the Guardian to take out Les, which just opens that sight up, removes the crucial defender piece there.
Such a big round, Wyatt.
Gets rid of the wall, can't retake
And
off of
with that, they have to go down to an eco. QCK has knives.
Shambolic. That was an inflection point there. Now as KRU want to try and build a buffer of their own.
Looks so weird.
Popped
He's just waiting for some kind
QCK,
of...
I believe.
Yeah, he's waiting for the
Try
knife,
and
I think, maybe.
Make a big play happen for his team.
Don't
He just
peek.
did on the other with the Sheriff. Guy that we're always looking at right now to step up for Loud.
Oh, and they just fully send it. Molly goes in, Kesnet goes over towards site. That's impressive as hell. That is impressive as hell, it really is.
There's a pause for thought here for KRU, but they still want to scale in a beat.
Just non-stop just tracking him where he would be, and the Molly, just a one-tap, right? Does he hit both?
Shy's doubled up with him as well. It's going to be so hard to get them out of that position, and now just this lockdown for the delay, but it does actually get broken through the wall because of that Guardian from Les. Bit of a misplay there from Shy.
Yeah, he just did it where he could spam it.
Louder in a decent position for a retake, but he's so annoying.
You gotta check
Stuck
that.
in the corner as QCK's knives come clattering to the ground.
And this guy gets a recon to... Dude, Klaus, use your recon there. Come on, boss.
And then KRU get involved.
Okay, I mean, lovely.
It's gonna hurt in the morning.
Lockdown or not, the positioning from KRU there was just sublime. The double up in B main.
Yeah, a bit of a blunder with the all over
playing in
towards
the
B
corner,
main,
the
the fact that
flash
he
is coming out
spams,
for the
but
other
not
players to play off of who
too
are
bad in terms of the recovery.
entrenched
QCK's
in
got
the
to check that
site.
corner in my books, but I get, he thinks there's only one over towards B main,
Better
and it's the
weaponry doesn't
Killjoy.
really hurt either, does it? Look at that triple face together. Again, it's
Just put these little set pieces
Yeah,
together on a
honestly, at least they had the crossfires down there.
confidence again in their fundamentals. These guys just swinging together. They're not reinventing the wheel here. They're
And it's
just
the classic hit over towards A, and then the person runs up short, and you've got to think they're over towards A.
QCK gets one.
Gets one, get
Out of the
out.
back
What
away
is the
there in
duel
heaven.
on short like?
The TP from
Oh
Melser looks like it was
man, tried to
cancelled,
aim with
but
his keyboard.
still, he's always there.
Whoa.
Smoking towards tree, they have a Shy little sectioned off, and Les was flanking through mid. KRU got to commit now. Door to come down. Kesnet with a lot to do in managing this pressure from heaven.
Spike planted.
cool positioning here, but because of that drone,
Comes
Melser
in, just
forced to go
ults, and they
down.
send
Was
it
gonna
in.
play a crossfire with Kesnet where he could jump up on his contact. This Hunter's Fury could be huge, though.
It is Kesnet's taken out.
How are they winning this one?
Melser, hang on.
How are they winning
Brought
this
down here.
one?
It's only going to be Kawanzin. They're going to win this round, Loud. Can you bring Sadak back? They are pre-firing that angle. Kawanzin.
Oh my god. I mean, Melser did insane over towards site, but the guy on door gotta be getting kills there, surely. I think they were dodging ults.
21 and 9. Never need to see this man IGL another day in his life, Mitch. Not a single damn day. Since the swap with Klaus.
Oh, Melser is so good, man.
Absolutely white hot on the Omen right now.
Oh, that's heartbreaking for STK.
From elation to disappointment.
Yeah, and they got an
All
eco,
days.
so you imagine it's 12.
This match has just been wild. Loud sent down to the eco, a hero rifle in the hands of 2Es. On the verge of their third straight loss.
Loud now have to clamber out from the doldrums. Two spotted by that 0 point there at Cubby. And Shy will just hold this position. The Spike and the rest of KRU are en route.
But they're in for
That
it.
knife told them everything about where to be.
Or it goes down, and just insta group hit the site. Bit of pressure over towards A.
Jiggling main is Kawanzin.
And they just did the normal default knife.
He is in
Oh,
trouble.
and they are
He
not
needs to
taking
back away
anything
fast.
on this. No risks, just straight up ult.
Coming up at a beautiful time here. Kesnet with
I've
the
got a bit
knives
of
out,
a,
working the calf.
we at least had the
Kawanzin,
Viper
only
over
resistance
here so he could
allowed
help him
in
out with the
B
wall,
has
but
already been excised. Back to the side.
A lot of time to set up this post plant. They have an alarm bot for B main as well, which is going to expose QCK's flank.
Nothing working in Loud's favor here. Having to retake a player down with far weaker
this
weaponry.
is 12.
This is where the magic has to happen for this Brazilian squad. Was their stage? Their hopes of the next international event? They will crumble to dust. Speedway here, Kesnet has eyes for it. Oh, the light! It's so good! 4 players caught off that recon. It's gonna be a trade though. Heat still wants to pressure here from stairs. We'll probably play ahead of this snake bite. No, back to safety. KRU still disciplined even in the heat of this retake. And Loud, they've got nowhere to get in here. They've got no time. They've got no chance. And they've got
And
no
then
players left standing.
trying to do some damage
All
here.
they can do is just try to play for a couple exits. Ultimately,
Yeah,
just
try to get some guns. It didn't
irrelevant
work
when you look
out.
at the
Okay,
state of the
4
economy. He
chances.
maxed out
The
Melser,
2-0 Loud.
damn close to the same, and Loud damn close to their attempts to get to the playoffs, to go to Shanghai, going up in smoke for the first time, not able to make an international land since the dawn of this roster, since Sodhawk has stepped foot onto this team years ago.
They're looking, they've been searching for answers, this Loud squad, but their time has run out.
And perhaps the answer is in the hands of QCK with that operator. Almost a chance on the jump peak, but didn't have the reactions for it.
Yeah, they at least have all the guns for the
Here it's up
lockdown.
mid.
Like they
Crew won't
got
be
all
ones
the
that
guns
decide
ready for
whether
this.
they get revealed on that lane or not. Melser will be critical here through A main. Whether it's
I
directly
suppose
or indirectly.
offshore.
Only
Used our
few
knife
till
to get
they're
info
thrown out
over
to try and
towards
keep
A,
Crew
so we
at bay.
can't shut down the
But they taste the blood in
drone
the
like
water.
before.
They're salivating for it.
That drone gets a
And they're
lot of
sending
space
it.
up tree and off that Loud. Understand they have to
And they
control
double
A-main
up
with the split
A-main.
coming in.
Here's the dash. Kezen is there. Fearless as always now.
Melser is
Straight in
playing
the
this
hole,
pretty
see
well.
nothing there. Tui's now pushing
Melser
up, maybe trying to
smokes
take that
off
angle.
A
Melser
main
has been
knowing
so
they're
patient
both
this
here.
round, and there's a player in wine. He gets lit by the night. Can he keep them interested here?
Melser is playing this to absolute perfection.
Steady. Real steady. Loud still have 5 to work with, but there's
He's a
Melser
god.
coming alive.
He's a god right now.
And Lab now
Can't play
with
that
two
any
players
better
up
than
there on
that.
Heaven. Cohen's in to spray through's found one, but less is left on an island. And QCK
Yeah, good luck.
Rewind. Yet to take the highlight. Gets brought down. The K they saw they
Damn, yeah. I mean, there we go.
Cruiser.
They're looking good. 4-0. No one can take them down right now.
Couldn't be any more different from